Welcome back, Rocketeers. I am super excited to start off our lesson this morning with some fun pictures of all the amazing activities you guys have been working on at home. I see so many of you guys taking good notes in your notebooks, as well as testing out our different experiments for our Unit 5 read-alouds, which makes me very, very excited. For example, we have here Sammy, who is testing out friction with his balloon and some hair static that he's working with, and we see Javea using her whiteboard to take notes, as well as Ethan, Elias, Julia, Julian, and Sukman. Can't wait to continue to see more amazing pictures of all of you guys working from home. All right, so today I am excited to bring you yet another amazing book for our Unit 5 read-alouds. So our Unit 5 is including informational text. Everyone say it and do it with me. Informational text. Sorry, informational text. Now, our informational text is all about nonfiction books. They teach us about the facts about a certain topic, and the facts can be proven. So today we are working with Simple Machines by DJ Ward, illustrated by Mike Laurie. Remember, as we work through our unit, we are working with push and pulls, and our big essential question for this unit is, how does our world work, and how do force and motion work? All right, so I'm going to be moving around my little screen because I have different pictures that I want to show you, so just bear with me. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Have you ever had to move something that was really heavy? And how did you do that? Take a second and think, have you ever had to move a very heavy box? Maybe it included all your favorite toys, maybe all the many books that you're reading at home. How were you able to move that box? Well, maybe you used what we've been learning in class, right? Push and pulls. Did you grab it from underneath and lift it with all your might? Did you lean your shoulder and push it? Did you tie a rope and pull it? All right. Or did you use machines? With a machine, you don't have to lift or push or pull as hard. Machines make work easier. Here, try this. Thanks, Dad. So we see the gentleman here using a dolly. This is called a dolly, to lift up this very heavy box of toys that he has with him. All right, so next one. That's why machines are everywhere. Look around your neighborhood. We use machines to help us get around. Machines help us dig and build and knock things down. They help us reach way up high. So what are some machines that you have seen around your own neighborhood? Take a second and write them down on your notebook. All right. So cars, bulldozers, and lawnmowers are machines with lots of moving parts. But not all machines are complicated. Some are so simple that you might not even think they're machines. So here we see a picture of a car and a bulldozer. Now we know that a car can help you get around and bring so many different things with you, and it's pretty big, right? So you think a car can be a machine. But in reality, we have simple machines. Say it and read it with me. Simple machines. Now, some simple machines that you might see around your household or around your neighborhood can be a lever, wheel and axle, a pulley, a ramp, a wedge, or a screw. So let me go ahead and go back to this slide really quick. And based on what you have read so far in the text, what do you think we will read throughout this page? What is the main idea of the book? simple machines. Great. So we will be learning about how simple machines work and how it helps us move things around us. All right. Think about a seesaw. You sit on one end of the long board. Your friend sits on the other side. Up I go. The board rests on something in the middle and lets each end tie it up and down. By pushing down on your end of the board, you can make your friend go up. This is called a lever. Read it with me. Lever. Have you ever tried to lift up your friend without using a seesaw? I'm right over here. It's hard, isn't it? The seesaw makes lifting your friend easier. It's a simple machine. So let's go ahead and take a look at how a simple machine works. So this lever, or a seesaw, is a simple machine that's called a lever. All levers have two parts. How many parts? You guessed it, two parts. Part number one. The first part is a board or a rod that won't bend or break easily. The part number two is something that will let the lever turn or tip. This is called a fulcrum. Read it with me. Fulcrum. Fulcrum. Great job. When you push down one end of the seesaw and the other ends up going up, the other one goes up. When your end lifts up, the other goes down. Just like this. So as you see, once one goes down, the other one goes up. Once the other one goes down, the other one goes up. Making your friend go up is easy because both of you guys are the same weight. So here we have two children that are about the same height and size, so they are the same weight. So the seesaw can be leveled. But imagine instead if your mom or dad were on the other side. They weigh much more than you do. It would be very hard to make them go up. You might get stuck high up off the ground, but if we change the seesaw, you can lift them. So let's take a look at how you can lift your dad if you're on the other side. So right here we can see that the dad and the daughter are pretty uneven. The girl's up high, the dad is down low. But if you were to move the fulcrum, remember the fulcrum is a little triangle on the bottom of the board, towards your mom or dad so that there will be more board on your side. So we move the fulcrum towards this side, towards your dad's side. You push down on the long side, and the closer the fulcrum is to your mom or your dad, the easier it would be for you to lift. For example, if you have a long enough lever, you could even lift an elephant. Wow, that would be pretty cool. So this boy can actually lift this whole elephant just because he has long enough board to help him lift it with the fulcrum bringing closer to the elephant. Crack. Now this is a rod and your fulcrum would be your wrist. Levers are not only good for making us stronger, they can also help us make things go faster. So it actually helps with speed as well. Pick up a stick and wave it back and forth in the air. Can you see that the end of the stick moves very fast? You are using the stick as a lever and your wrist as a fulcrum. You move your wrist a little and at the end of the stick moves a lot. Baseball bats work this way. With a twist of your wrist, you make the end of the bat move really fast. Hit the ball with a fast moving bat and the ball goes too fast. The ball goes fast too. A lever is one kind of simple machine, but there are a lot more. So let's go ahead and take a moment to gather some of the information that we have been learning so far in this section of the text. I will be going slowly back through the slides and think, what are some things that I can write on my journal to help me remember the section that we just went over? So what are some vocabulary words that we learned, such as fulcrum or lever? We also learned that the closer the fulcrum gets to the smaller person or animal, the easier it is to carry the heavier object or animal, for example, an elephant. And a lever is a form of a, you guessed it, simple machine. All right, friends. Thank you so much for listening to our read aloud today. We will continue with our book, Simple Machines, tomorrow. Make sure to link all the amazing pictures of you writing down your notes. All right. Have a great afternoon.